Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Gatry Persaud. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. 2 days after the 2022 midterm election, and the balance of power in Congress is still undecided. Republicans might be closing in on a slim margin in the House. But the GOP did not do as well in the midterms as some polls had predicted. The Senate is too close to call because Georgia's Senate race is going to a runoff. Democrats say the midterm results also send a message about the issues that matter to Americans. They say many voters are upset about even tighter abortion restrictions, and worrying about the economy didn't necessarily mean voting Republican. Also, this was the first major election since the January 6th Capitol riot. And most of the gubernatorial candidates across the country who refused to affirm the 2020 presidential election results lost their races. Three Americans died from carbon monoxide poisoning while staying at a rented apartment in Mexico City. One victim has been identified as 28-year-old 12th grade English teacher Jordan Marshall. His mother says her son traveled to Mexico City with friends to celebrate the popular Day of the Dead holiday observed in the country on November 1st and 2nd. Another victim has been identified as 33-year-old 7th grade social studies teacher Cortez Hall from New Orleans. The third victim has been identified as Candace Florence. The U.S. Embassy said the deaths are still under investigation, but it does not suspect any foul play. We have an update to a story we told you about earlier this week. This video of 22-year-old University of Kentucky student Sophia Rosing hurling the N-word multiple times and physically assaulting a black student went viral. Rosing was later arrested and charged with public intoxication, assault, and disorderly conduct. Initially, she was suspended from school, but now she has been permanently banned from campus and could face additional charges. Also, she can never re-enroll as a student in the future. Authorities say even though Rosing is no longer a student, the investigation into the crime continues. We have another update to a story we told you about 2 months ago. It is the story of 18-year-old Piper Lewis, who stabbed and killed the 37-year-old man who allegedly raped her multiple times while being held in his apartment in Iowa. Iowa law requires offenders like Lewis to pay at least $150,000 to the victim's family if they kill someone, no matter the circumstances. She was also sentenced to 5 years probation. Well, last week, Lewis escaped from the facility where she was being held by cutting off her ankle monitoring device. She was found Wednesday night in Des Moines and taken back into custody. She is now in the county jail waiting for a court date for violating her probation. There is good news and bad news for people living in Florida. The good news is Hurricane Nicole has been downgraded to a tropical storm. The National Hurricane Center gave an update on the system at 4 a.m. this morning. The bad news is Nicole is still large and life-threatening storm surge is still possible in some areas. According to Power Outage US, more than 190,000 customers are without power across Florida. And now authorities are giving a stern warning to anyone who stayed behind, even though they were ordered to evacuate. We are not going to drag you out of your house. It is your responsibility to take care of yourself. Sign1News will post any emergency weather press conferences with sign language interpretation to keep viewers in the path of the storm informed and safe. More trouble continues to pop up for the new Elon Musk-owned Twitter. CNN has confirmed that multiple verified Twitter accounts have been suspended because a wave of fake celebrity and corporate accounts keep showing up on the platform. One of the fake accounts posted, "This is why Elon Musk's plan does not work." Also on Wednesday morning, Twitter started rolling out a new gray verification checkmark. Technical difficulties. Also on Wednesday morning, Twitter started rolling out a new gray verification checkmark for major media outlets, government accounts, and some public figures. But then, hours later, the new gray check mark started disappearing. When a user questioned Musk on why his check mark disappeared, Musk tweeted, "I just killed it." And please note that Twitter will do lots of dumb things in the coming months. We will keep what works and change what doesn't. The gray checks replace the blue checks that indicate someone's identity has been verified. A blue check mark now means a user is paying Twitter's monthly subscription fee. Get ready. I am so excited for Black Panther to rule the box office. The new movie Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, arrives in theaters tomorrow, Friday, November 11th. It is the highly anticipated sequel after the death of actor Chadwick Boseman. The actors say they had to process the dual loss of losing the lead character, King T'Challa, and their friend, Boseman. Hollywood insiders expect the movie to shatter opening day records both in the United States and internationally. So, are you going to watch the new Black Panther movie? Let us know what you think of the new movie. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone, and you can also watch on TV, on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.